Phuket drives Thailand's tourism, 7.6 million visitors in 7 months. Despite declines in several other provinces, Phuket, often called the Pearl of the Andaman, continues to pull in travelers. At the launch of Phuket's Tourism Authority of Thailand, TAT, report on August 25, TAT Governor Sapan Suwanarat said Russia, China, and India are the island's top source markets. From January to July 2025, Phuket welcomed about 7.6 million visitors, generating 290 billion baht, is almost equal to Euro 7.67 billion, in revenue. In July alone, roughly 887,000 tourists visited, 43% from Europe, bringing in 36 billion baht. Hotel occupancy reached 63.99% in July and averaged 76.61% across January-July. Air connectivity has strengthened. Flights to Phuket rose by nearly 6% year-over-year for the 7-month period, with 7,896 landings in July and 63,007 from January to July. New 2025 routes include Medan, Phuket, AirAsia, for flights/week. Seoul, Phuket, Asiana Airlines, 14 flights/week. Paris, Phuket, Air France, 3 flights/week. Sea arrivals also grew. 154,217 visitors came on 55 tourist vessels, and 670 others on 527 yachts. Phuket received 13.1 million tourists in 2024, leading all Thai provinces in tourism revenue with 497 billion baht. With 7.6 million arrivals in just 7 months of 2025, the island's lead remains clear. Thailand, rare wildlife thriving in Khao Laem National Park. New camera trap images show rare species flourishing in Khao Laem National Park in Kanchanaburi, evidence that conservation efforts are paying off. According to the Department of National Parks, Wildlife and Plant Conservation, DNP, the footage underscores the park's biodiversity. Park Director Dam Chansawan said the sightings reflect both the ecosystem's health and the effectiveness of anti-poaching patrols. Spanning Sangkhlaburi and Thong Pha Phom, Khao Laem forms part of one of Thailand's largest contiguous forest systems within the Western Forest Complex. Species documented include the Serow, a protected cliff-climbing ungulate, Asiatic black bear, key to forest balance, Malayan tapir, civets, and porcupines, important seed dispersers, along with several monkey species recorded in different zones. Camera traps are vital for both research and law enforcement, enabling population monitoring and deterring encroachment. Chansawan credited local communities for cooperating to curb poaching and illegal logging, creating safer habitat for wildlife. The Western Forest Complex is considered among Southeast Asia's richest tropical ecosystems. Deep South ATM blasts aimed at theft and economic damage, investigators say. Published, September 2, 2025, 14:18. The people behind the coordinated ATM explosions across 3 southern border provinces on Sunday night were primarily after cash and intended to damage the far south's economy, police investigators concluded. Pol Maj Gen Champol Sakshri Munkal, chief investigator for Southern Border Police, said forensic reviews showed the bombs were designed to blow open ATM safe covers. The devices used at the different sites were identical, and the bombs were remotely detonated. In some cases the perpetrators accessed the cash boxes. Detectives are working to identify the culprits. Explosions hit 7 ATMs, Bacho, Channi, Cho Erong, and Sri Sakan districts, Narathiwat, Muang District, Pattani, and Kabang in Muang districts, Yala. Security sources noted the attacks coincided with Malaysia's Independence Day and the anniversary of the United Front for the Independence of Pattani, both on August 31. Insurgency activity has resurfaced in Thailand's deep south. A August 20 blast struck a defense volunteer base in Tak Bai, Narathiwat, prompting a Kelantan lawmaker to warn Malaysians about visiting southern Thailand. Phetchabun residents told to move belongings to higher ground. People living along the Pa Sak River in Muang district, Phetchabun have been urged to quickly move valuables to higher ground, with the municipality at risk of fresh flooding. Governor Saranyumithonkam on Tuesday instructed all agencies to prepare for expected inundation in Muang district. A large volume of floodwater moving downstream on the Pa Sak was forecast to reach the city Tuesday night. The province readied 5,000 sandbags as a defensive measure. Municipal Mayor Seksan Nyampeng said some communities faced serious threat from strong currents flowing from Lam Sak and Lam Khao districts, and advised caregivers to be ready to evacuate bedridden patients. Several roads have already been closed and at least 5 schools suspended classes. Routes to the mountain getaways Khao Ko and Phu Thap Bok remain unaffected, the provincial PR office said. Thailand has faced widespread flooding since August 24, first from Storm Kajiki and then Storm Nongfa, leaving 10 dead and 15 injured, according to the Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Department. The Meteorological Department forecasts persistent rain until Thursday across the lower northern provinces, including Phetchabun, and parts of the central and eastern regions.